Hi, I'm Adam with Massage Chair Planet, and today we're going to do an assembly video of the Luraco i9 Max Plus Special Edition Massage Chair. I have Jose and Raul, my local Vegas drivers, that are going to show you exactly how to open it up and how to assemble this. So here we go. Okay, so as you can see, after they take the big box off the top, you can see how there's smaller boxes inside here. The one box over here is the side panels, and then the smaller boxes are the remote control, the power cord, all the accessories are in there. You can see how Luraco is so meticulous. They have the delivery and setup checklist right here taped to the front of it. So that box in the back that was behind the chair is the leg rest that we'll be opening up and attaching to the bottom of it. So they just have some plastic coating that you have to remove before the assembly on the side panels. See, this is where the leg rest will go, front. And this is each side panel. Two side panels are in this box. And they even put protective coating on the outside of the leather. And here's the second side panel. We have the leg rest. So this will end up getting connected to the bottom here of the chair in the front. Hoses and electrical. So they protect the ends of those with the bubble wrap as well. And you have a couple different hoses, and they're all numbered so that you could easily attach each number to one another, and they push in and they attach very securely. You can almost hear them click into place when you do it. Okay, so all 5 of the hoses were numbered 1 through 5. They were all put onto the ones that came from the chair. And now we're just going to do the electrical, which these are all color coded. So we just do one color to the same color. And here we go with that one. Once you put them together, they do screw together as well to keep them tight. Alright, so after we screw them all together, you can see that you have the green, yellow, red, and white connections. They're all fastened together here, real tight, they screw in together. And our next step is going to be, if you see these cotter pins, hold on, okay. So you have a cotter pin here on the leg rest that you take out, then you take out the little bolt, and then slide it open, the leg rest, you push the wires back and the hoses back, and then the leg rest will sit on the floor. You put the little bolt through the side panel and then through the leg rest. As I will do that on the other side as well.
Push.
Okay. And then we take the pin, cotter pin, and we use this pliers to make it easier on your fingers. And you just push it through the hole, like so. And then the same thing on the other side. Push it through. Alright, now we put the seat cover down, it velcros to the front, so it sits nicely, and now we're going to put the side panels on. Okay. So any connection is always covered by bubble wrap. And then we put the panel in there, it just hooks onto the side. And then we use this right here for securing it onto the side. That comes in a little plastic bag in the hardware box. So the holes line up on the side of the panel to the chair, to the frame of the chair, and these just screw in. You can do it with your thumb, there's no tool needed. And you can see that the air hose to the seat cushion was already completed at the factory when it comes to you. Okay, so now we have the two knobs, the screw knobs, on the one panel, and there's another two knobs that were in the pack that we'll use for the other side. Make sure that they're in tight. Sometimes you have to wiggle the arm, the side panel a little bit, just to get them tighter, so they're good. And then we can put the seat back down, and then we'll do the other side. So you can see the clips, that's where the plastic was, that plastic that he peeled off earlier. There's a bottom one and then the top one. So the bottom hooks in to the frame. The top, you can see the holes in the top. Okay, and the holes line up at the top. You use the thumb screws again. Just line up the holes. And what's nice about the Luraco chair is that once you have the side panels on, you could then do the connections, the air hose and electrical from the back of the chair. So we are going to do that right after we complete tightening the side panels. And take your time with it. It takes a little time, everyone. You want to make sure everything's tight and done correctly. It's an easy chair to put together. Just doesn't necessarily need white glove delivery unless you really need it. But here we are. You can see coming out from this little sleeve is the air and electrical from the chair side. And then we go into the back where the side panel is, and those hoses were dangling down. We just attach the numbers. They're all numbered, so keep the numbers to the same number and push them in tightly. And like I said, you feel it click into place. There's a USB connection right there, and that is for the wireless charger on the arm for your cell phone. And then you have two like DIN plugs that you push together and then screw it together to keep them tight. And the DIN plugs only go in one way. You cannot push them together incorrectly. There's a shape to each side, and they have to be connected that way or else they won't go into the hole. So the DIN plugs are easy. Just take your time pushing them together tightly and then screwing them in so it keeps it tight. And there you are. You have the connection. That's on the left arm as you're sitting in it. That's where the wireless charger is. And then we cover it up again with that little housing, little sleeve that comes with it from the bottom, so it looks nice and clean. You don't see hoses or wires from the side. And then we'll come into the other side and do the same thing. Nice and tight, and then we will make sure everything's tight, all your connections, make sure your air hose, your DIN plugs are all tight. And then once we do that, we will pull the sleeve up to cover it aesthetically, so that way you don't see it from the side. There we are. Now both arms are on, all connected.
Yep.
And then we just have, in the back of the chair, we have its power cord, which is in the accessory box here. So that plugs into the bottom left. There's a power switch that we won't turn on until after it's plugged in. And then the remote control is going to get connected to this. This little pouch has this wire right there, you could see, and this connection already comes from the factory on the arm like that. And there is the, like a little tablet remote control, wireless. And we could keep it in this pouch. We can, that's like the little holder for the remote. And when you want to charge it, you plug it in. There we are. Push it down. It's already booting up because it already had some power to it. But that'll recharge the little remote control. Kind of like a tablet. It looks like it's about 5 inches by 9 inches. In the 3 boxes that come with the chair, you will find in the larger box, one that looks like a special gift from Luraco, they give you a nice blanket with their name on it. They give you the blood pressure monitor. This is with the i9 Max Plus Special Edition only, where it comes free. You can purchase it with the other models. It also comes with a cleaning cloth and a white glove for cleaning it and keeping it clean. In the second box, the medium-sized box, this box is to stay with the owner. This one here has the power cord that it came with, and then the warranty card and how to install the chair, so the assembly instructions on that. And then the third box, the one that says do not trash this box, charger and cable inside, has exactly that. So there's a charger and a block, a power block, so you can plug that into AC power for your wireless remote control. It also has a charging plug on the side, you know, right in the arm as well, that you could plug in when you need to charge it directly from the chair. The other one is if you have it away from the chair. One thing to keep in mind, they do not include instruction or user's manual, because that is all offered on the remote control. There's also how-to videos on the remote as well. And we are all done. If you have a hardwood floor or tile, you can see it's very easy to slide this chair. If it's on carpet, there are wheels on the back of the chair, so you'd have to lift up the front and the wheels will engage in the rear, and then you can push it around on a carpeted area. So that is the complete video. I hope you like it. Massage Chair Planet always does assembly videos for all of the chairs that we bring in, which we bring a lot of different chairs in all the time. You can see our lineup, probably about 18 chairs here in the store. And give it a thumbs up if you like it. Leave some comments. If you have any questions, you can always call us at 888-346-3220. I'm Adam with Massage Chair Planet. Thanks for watching.